things that makes the screenplay really work is the nonlinear storytelling. So a lot of people will tell you not to do this. People naturally our brains like stories that go, this happens, then this happens, then this happens, then this happens. But sometimes nonlinear storytelling is the way to go. In this story, we shift back and forth between 3 time periods. We have the teenage years, the early career years, and then this main event, this challenger event, and all the tense days leading up and including to this event. And he goes back and forth all through these. And he does it in such a way to build this tension, to withhold information and give it to us in little drips so that things begin to make sense to us, but they aren't so obvious. You have to guess why certain relationships soured or career paths diverged. This drip, drip, drip feeds the reader and the viewer and keeps us on our toes so that we're more of an active participant trying to decipher the story and what's actually going on. So then the question is, okay, if this is so great, why not just do it with all stories? I mean, you could take any story and put it out of order. Most of the time, it doesn't work. The reason why I believe it works in this story is because it is a story about competition. Not just competition on the court, but also competition between these 3 people. Even Tashi, she's not the referee. She is one of the competitors. And she wants to have her place in the world as far as being someone who's recognized, being someone who is known for doing something important. And just as a tennis match unfolds point by counterpoint and has periods of shifting momentum where one person is leading for a while, then the other person's leading for a while, you feel like there's no way this guy or girl's coming back. And then it flips and okay, there's no way the other person's coming back. Especially in tennis, you get this. Just like that, the story is given to us in these snippets where one person has an advantage, then the other person has an advantage. He also does this by pretty equally spreading the POV. Each of the 3 characters carries a large share of the spotlight of what's going on with them in that scene. In every scene, you have to decide, who is this scene about? Who's going to carry this scene? And when you have 3 people in this triangle, he does a great job of doing that. What separates this from a traditional sports movie is that the internal conflict is more important than the external conflict. And again, this is in generalities. There are lots of sports movies that aren't this way. But the normal sports movie, you have a person or a team of people where something bad has happened. They have problems they have to solve, things they have to get over. Their character has to develop in such a way that they can accept something or handle something or beat something. And at the end, they win or lose. But that is the outcome of what happened internally, but also the external event. This is all about the internal. And also it's more complicated because it's 3 people rather than a generic team, which is seen as one person, or 2 people, which is the common story arc. But if you like this and you want to read more of it and explore perhaps how it could apply to your writing, I would recommend the next one to read would be Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That's about relationship where you get it not in order. And each fragment that you get helps explain the greater story and why we're in the situation we're in.